She cheated the system.
I care not for the melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright, you begin your cross-examination. Yay, here we go. That last statement.
So when she's gonna tear her hair out?
It's a wig.
I haven't seen these sprites. Gosh darn it.
Saw it clear as day that man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, here we go.
Gun.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clear. Oh, quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men in the boat. Yet you claim that you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could. I admit I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise at the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
Yeah, right.
That's not how binoculars work.
Yeah, right, yeah. So you used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. I think we just have to present the photo again.
Present badge. One day that's going to work. I mean, obviously outside of the Edgeworth shenanigans. You're not a real lawyer! Objection!
Okay.
Here's my badge.
I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
Objection! There's no contradictions. Objection! Shut the fuck up.
Objection! Oh yeah, I bet you I can.
Oh, wait.
Binoculars.
Hold on, I'm gonna press this one, actually. Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope not binoculars for that?
I was just thinking that.
I've got doubts about your camera too. What was that really trying
to take a picture of Nessie.
Right? Or Gordy.
Whatever, same day.
Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Shut up. The camera is irrelevant to this case.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not. You can't say that for certain.
If the cameras are relevant, then the pictures don't matter.
I know, yeah. Mr. Wright,
Time paradox.
is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Press further.
Yeah, why would you need a boom filter for that?
Yeah, this is make it or break it time.
Or not boom filter, what do you call that?
Yeah. The shock mount, the mic, whatever. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about
Mr.
the
Hart.
cart. The camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
God. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor Okay. Well... She just contradicted herself right there. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
This says who?
You people and journalists, like, always lying to cover their tracks.
Eh.
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
She's a bullshitter.
Well, then what exactly was she photographing?
Your mom.
Your Honor, take a look at this. What was...
Aye, Mom Nissie!
Your mom's a sea monster.
Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article?
Aye.
Gordy?
Nissie.
Oh, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see who proved that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
This Gordy.
Do I have proof? I guess. The camera would prove it. Maybe.
respond to loud noises.
Yes.
Let's try that. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here's proof that... I love how he's talking for me.
No.
Is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake.
Technically, shooting stars don't have loud noises unless it's coming right directly above you.
Right,
That's
but...
why you don't need the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart. I almost sounded like the judge right there. You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad, are you? Are you all lawyers that smart?
In real life, if they
So smart.
find this out that they were bullshitting, they get arrested for it.
In Japan. Actually, we got it in Japan. So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That doesn't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of your time, of our time, to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
I would like to plead insanity for the witness. Hey!
But as she so succinct,
I don't remember how to pronounce that.
Succinctly. We're retarded. What? Succinctly? I can't.
I don't even know.
I had a list that I couldn't say my S or my C's back in the day.
I don't know, succinctly?
Succinctly?
Succinct. I don't know. I have to look at it later.
Whatever, just keep going.
Yeah.
It changes nothing.
Yeah, it does.
Not true. You were hiding the whole. You are hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it was, I'm getting to the bottom of it. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Well, because she wasn't...
She's secretly Edgeworth's wife. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it.
This is my new fan fiction. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I came camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard that... She did it again. I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and I hoped to fry. What? Listen, man, I know about KFC and all the freaking, like, Deep South things, but come on, man. Freaking...
Well...
It's hope to die. Don't fry. No fries.
It could be fly.
No.
I don't know. I've heard fly
Southern
before.
dialect now.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case.
She's a journalist.
There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Or was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. No, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Ha! That would be a first.
Haha, very funny.
Bitch.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony, this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Oh man. She's not.
The hair is a fake.
Of her. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake.
I swear, if she rips out her earrings if she gets mad, I'm gonna be like, what is
Oh!
No. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt that you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
this? Heck, if word got out that I was up at the lake to be swarming with competitors. Whoa!
Competitors?
Yeah! Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Scoop?
Scoop!
That almost makes me think she's a third rate, then.
I know, right?
Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Oh, well, actually...
Here we go. Freaking...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
This guy's a cheater.
Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake.
Objection. No, you didn't.
Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper. He sharpened the gun. A sound that I would have expected.
It was a Naginata, I was right.
Okay. Much else to look at, so I just watched the whole time.
No, you didn't.
There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang, she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she wasted any time looking at the boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you trying to be that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Oh, your turn. Wait.
Witness continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard a gun. Oh crap. Oh well.
Press again.
I didn't mean to, like, skip that whole thing. Anyway, I think I know where it is.
Oh, it's because it's a brass tie.
That's all I was hiding. I heard the bang. I looked straight out there at the lake. Whoa. Present what?
I think I present this, right? Yes. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Ain't no person been looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would.
My tongue's slipping.
But you are far from normal.
Roasted. What? You don't want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. Well, that's a what? That's a what?
It's a what?
It's slipping.
You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I just thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited.
And you could kill a
I'm
person?
sure I was watching that boat till
Fucking
now.
idiot.
This is totally uncalled for.
Hey! You got the photograph! You got proof!
Still, we cannot see who's shooting in this. Oh shit. We cannot see who's shooting who in this.
Same concept, actually.
Right.
Right! That's why I took this photo and...
Fitness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole!
Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
I like that evil German I'm doing for Von
You had a
Karma.
photograph to prove it.
But you can't really tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she says she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality, it might, but who knows? Let's see who's who.
Oh yeah, flashbacks.
Wow!
Whoops, we forgot about that. Oh well.
Fix it.
No, I meant a flashback voice.
Yeah,
Okay,
you fix
flashback
it.
voice. Gumshoe has no flashback voice. He's a nerd.
Okay. She enlarged that photo?
The photo was enlarged!
Oh well. Why won't Von Carver let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse.
He has like...
What should I do?
He only has one option, really. If he doesn't, Fraser's going to jail anyway. If he does, Edward's still going to jail.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Look at this photograph. Yeah, I did.
No! No more freaking stupid. No. Do not quote them.
Why has that enlargement not been present to the court? Presented.
Because it does not exist!
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the court in the first place. You old fool!
Wow. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Yes. Okay.
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Yeah, I love this freaking song.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied.
Bitch.
The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
God dang it. Bang.
Well, there you have it. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Like photo, add to the court record.
Happy now, Mr. White?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. A little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
Is over, obviously.
Ah. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
You're a bitch. I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Larry Butt's here to save the day!
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere.
Yeah, there it is!
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement.
Wait and see.
Yeah, object. Your Honor, there is something decidedly wrong, strange with this enlargement. I don't even know if I said that right. What might that be?
It was a super soaker.
It was a Nerf gun.
It would be.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Look closely at it. Hold. Is this the gun? Yeah!
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter?
Fingers not on the trigger.
No.
Look at the hand. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand?
I knew it! This was
hand.
the thing!
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Oh, let me show you.
Yeah, that
Show
was
you the
it.
evidence of the hand contradicts.
Wow, you really guessed it, man.
I was like, he's left-handed, right?
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Except it's probably not going to be over yet.
Of course not, because they haven't found the killer.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry! Larry!
What?
There is only one explanation remaining.
It was you.
The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. White. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Then how could it have been Edgeworth?
A meter? That's 3 feet.
It's 3 feet and some inches.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Society.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I already considered the possibility of suicide. You see.
Updated. Alright.
Thanks a lot, Gumshoe.
Yeah.
I see.
Fucking idiot.
Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Jeez.
Until next Christmas.
He just sharpened the bullet. December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Woo, lad!
That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too.
It was a ninja.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth, jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony was that stood was the bang she heard. Okay. Alright, that's the end of that session.
To never be
yeah,
continued.
boy.
Next time on Pain Time Pain, we do things that may or may not be pain.
Next time on Epic Fun Time Z, Manitou has to pay me back a Coke.
No, you.